Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. We are going to start new unit today, which is rational numbers. First we are going to discuss that what are rational numbers, then we are going to solve exercise 2a in this video. So let's start. Rational numbers are numbers that include integers and fractions. So the numbers which can be written in the form of p by q means can be written in the form of fraction where denominator should not be equal to 0 are called rational numbers. These are all rational numbers. Now 0 is not in the form of fraction, but we can make it fraction if we write 1 in denominator. Similarly 4 by 1 minus 2 by 1. So all the integers can be written in the form of fraction if we write 1 in the denominator. So these are all rational numbers and they are represented by the capital letter Q, just like we use capital N to represent natural numbers, capital W to represent whole numbers, capital Z to represent integers. We use capital Q to represent natural numbers. Now natural numbers are subset of whole numbers, means all the natural numbers are whole numbers and all the whole numbers and natural numbers are integers, and all these are rational numbers. Now we are going to solve exercise in question number 1. Which of the following are rational numbers? So we have to tell that which of the following are rational numbers. Is 3 a rational number? Yes, 3 is a rational number because we can write 3 in the form of fraction like this. Okay, this is not a rational number because the denominator is 0 here. So no, denominator should not be equal to 0. Yes, this is a rational number because here the numerator is 0, denominator is not 0. So and it is also written in the form of fraction. So yes, it is a rational number. It is not because denominator is 0. Yes, yes, yes. All others are rational number except third part and seventh part. These two are not rational numbers because here the denominator is 0. Okay, in question number 2, write down the following rational numbers as integers. Okay, I'm going to do first two parts. You have to make them integer, means you have to remove the denominator from here so that they can be written in the form of integer. So we can simply remove 1 from denominator and it will be equal to 7, which has become integer. Similarly, it will become minus 5, and you have to do third and fourth part. You just have to remove 1 from the denominator. You have to convert them into integers, means you have to not write them in the form of fraction. Okay, now question number 3 is write down the rational number whose numerator is minus 7 multiplied by 2 and denominator is 21 minus 2. So you just have to write a fraction where numerator should be minus, I'm going to write here minus 7 multiplied by 2 and denominator should be 21 minus 2. So 7 multiplied by 2 is 14 and plus minus minus 14 and 21 minus 2 is 19. So this is the rational number, minus 14 by 19. Now in question number 4, again we have to write a rational number whose numerator is 15 minus 4 and denominator is 37 multiplied by 2. So numerator 15 minus 4 and denominator 37 multiplied by minus 2. So if you solve them, numerator would be 11 and what is 37 multiplied by 2? It is 77. So and plus minus minus 77. So this is the required rational number. In part 2, express the above rational number with the positive denominator. Okay, so here we have negative sign in denominator, so we will just convert it into numerator so that we can make a denominator positive. So it will be written like minus 11 by 77, because while writing fraction it doesn't matter that you write negative sign with numerator or denominator, it will remain with this whole fraction. So you can just convert this sign in numerator and denominator will be positive in this way. Now question number 5 is express minus 3 by 7 as rational number whose numerator is 6. Okay, I'm going to do first two parts. Okay, you have to rewrite this rational number as 6 in the numerator, means you have to convert this 3 into 6. So how can we make 3 6? If we multiply 3 by 2 we get 6 because 3 2s are 6. So we will multiply this fraction by 2, and you have already studied this that we cannot only multiply numerator. If we are changing numerator, then we will also have to change the denominator. So we are going to multiply this rational number by 2 in numerator as well as in denominators. It will be minus 6 by 14. Similarly, this part you have to convert minus 15 into 3. So if we divide minus 15 by 5, because 5 3s are 15, so we will get, no, you have to make 3 into 15. Okay, so if we multiply 3 by 5, we get minus 15. So for second part, you have to multiply this with 5, both in numerator and denominator. So it will be minus 15 by, and 7 5s are 35. Now you have to do third and fourth part by yourself. Third part is already 3 here, and 3 you just have to remove this minus sign, and here you will have to multiply. You have to see that by which number you have to multiply 3 to get 9. In question number 6, you have to change the denominator. Okay, we have to minus 2 by minus 5. We have to rewrite this rational number as denominator 5. Okay, here it is already 5. You just have to remove this minus sign. So minus minus plus. So we can simply rewrite this rational number as 2 by 5. We don't need to multiply it with any number because you just had to remove the sign. Okay, here you have to make 5 into 15. So you will multiply minus 2 by minus 5 by into 3. So it will become minus 6 by minus 15. Now you have to do third and fourth part by yourself. Okay, in question number 7, express the following rational numbers with a positive denominator. Okay, you have to make the denominators positive. This one is already positive. You just have to rewrite them as minus 7 by 1. Make sure that you write negative sign with numerator, not with denominator. Here this minus sign will go in numerator, minus minus plus. So it will become 5 by 2. Similarly, you have to do third and fourth part. You will convert this negative sign in numerator, so it will become positive, and you will write this negative sign with 9 just to make sure that denominator is positive. Okay, now we are going to do question number 8 on number line, and then we are going to do question number, okay, question number 9. Do both minus 2 by 3 and 2 by minus 3 present the same negative rational number? Okay, what is the answer for question 9? Are they both same rational numbers? Yes, they are both, because it doesn't matter you write negative sign with numerator or denominator. You can write this number like this, or you can write this number like this. So the answer for question 9 is yes, they both represent the same negative rational number. Now we have to do question number 8. Okay, number line. So I'm sure that you know what is a number line. Number line is a line on which we write numbers on equal intervals: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, and on left side we write negative numbers: minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. So this is how you make a number line. Okay, it is very easy to represent integers on a number line. Okay, but while representing fractions on a number line, you have to be very careful. Now, as in question in part 2, minus 2, if you have to represent minus 2 on number line, it's very easy because here it is minus 2. So what you will do, you will just mark this minus 2. But if you have to represent minus 11 by 4, this fraction on this number line, then what will you do? Okay, what is the denominator here? 4. It's 11 by 4. It means that you have to convert each part, each interval. Interval means from here to here is one interval, from here to here is second interval. So you have to divide this interval into 4 parts because the denominator is 4 here. So if we divide this interval into 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 4 parts. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. But here we have negative numbers, so we have to, this number will come somewhere here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have divided into 4 parts each interval. 4, because the denominator was 4 here. If the denominator is 5, you have to divide each interval into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Here we have 5 parts. I had to convert it into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, now we have 4 parts everywhere. Okay, now you have to see that you have to represent minus 11. So what we will do, from 0 towards the negative side, because here we have negative number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So this one is 11, so this number is minus 11 by 4, this one minus 11 by 4. So this is how you represent fractions on a number line. Similarly, when you will represent these two numbers, this will come on positive side and this number will be on somewhere on negative side, and you have to, just like we divided each interval into 4 parts, here you have to divide each interval into 5 parts. Okay, so you have to do third and fourth part by yourself. And this is all your homework which you have to do on loose sheets. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.